Caroline, I'm just happy for you to come back to be with us again. But I know last time we talked about you and your drinking, and you were on the fence about your drinking. So what's been going on since the last time we met?
Well, I really thought I got a lot out of our first meeting together, so that's why I thought I'd come back. I thought you kind of understood what I was saying and listened to what I wanted to change and whatnot. We're still kind of going through with the divorce, still just separated, though, kind of just starting the process. So it's still a little hectic at home. It's still like kind of adjusting to, being a single kind of parent. So it's still really stressful. That's kind of it. I haven't really changed much yet. I didn't think that, I needed to change my drinking yet. So I still am having my glass or two of wine a night and, just trying to keep on keeping.
Right. So, you know, so you said that you're still in the process of a divorce, and you're, drinking is really not it's not really having your important list. So
Right. I know I said, I think I do need to change it, but it's kind of, I've got other things I need to focus on first.
So, what would you have what would have to happen if, for your drinking to become important for it to change?
For it to become more important to me, I think I would have to have, to know for sure that my husband's going to use it against me in the divorce. I think that would really motivate me to change, just because I don't want to lose custody of my children. They're my top priority and everything. So I think if I knew that he was going to definitively use that and, have a valid, just like evidence, I guess, of my drinking habits making me a bad mom, I think I would definitely change them.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, a question on a scale of 0 being the least and 10 being very important. How important it is for you to stop drinking?
Right now, to stop drinking, I would say, to stop completely drinking, I would say probably a 2 or a 3.
And then on the scale of 0 to 10, 0 being the least and 10 being very important, how important it is for you to minimize your drinking?
To minimize, I think I'm probably around a 5.
Okay. So you said that, your drinking, it would become important to you if you were to go through the divorce and your husband would try to use that against you. Then you would be ready to. It would become important.
It would become more. Yeah, it would definitely become more of a priority, because when I'm going through the divorce, I want to present my best foot forward to the court. I want them to see me in the best light possible. I want them to see me as the best mom that I can be.
Definitely. So you, your importance in minimizing or stop drinking is because you want to make sure that the court sees that you are a fit mother.
Yeah, I want to show them that, I can take care of my kids on my own, and I'm not going to resort to alcohol to help me tolerate that. But, I kind of also think that, I don't want to be like my mom. I don't want to become an alcoholic. I don't want to, rely on the alcohol so much. I don't want to, turn into a woman who has like 4 or 5 drinks a night and passes out on her kids. I think I want to be the best mom I can also be for my kids, not just for the court.
Right. So what would have to happen before you seriously consider changing?
Before I seriously considered it, I think, I'm kind of in that process right now. Especially with the divorce kind of happening now. That's the big motivator, is the divorce, but also keeping my kids and being their role model. So probably, maybe if I guess, if my kids started noticing my drinking habits, I think that would also be a big motivator to push me towards.
Right, you talked about your kids being very important, high on your importance scale. What would need to happen for your importance score to move up from, you said, a 2 to a 7.
A 7 on quitting completely.
Yes.
I think I would have to lose my kids to want to give up drinking completely. I don't think it's that big of a problem, and I could give it up, but to make it go up to that kind of level, I think I would have to lose my kids or at least some custody of my children.
But if you wanted to minimize it, you said you were at a 5. What would you need for it to happen for the importance score to move up from a 5 to a 7?
A 5 to a 7. I think that I would definitely. I think when the divorce actually begins, I think I'm gonna realize the importance of it more, or the severity of it. So I think when the divorce begins, I think I'm gonna actually kind of realize how much I need to just make sure, that it is under control for sure.
Right, because you discussed that when divorce occurs, you want to make sure that you kind of start trying to minimize or even stop because your children are very important to you.
Right, I don't want to do anything that could jeopardize me losing my kids at all. So if that did involve me having to give up alcohol completely, I would stop drinking. I would give up my glasses of wine gladly to have my kids.
Right. So what will stop you? What stops you from moving up from drinking? You said you drink 2 glasses of wine from just drinking one. What stops you from doing that?
Honestly, I think it's just I need to I've got a lot of stress going on. I'm a newly single parent. There's a lot more responsibilities. I think I need to learn better coping skills and techniques of releasing stress that doesn't involve alcohol. I think if I found another outlet for my stress, then I could decrease my number of drinks a night.
So you talked about if you were to in order to decrease your drink, you would need to find other outlets for you to relieve stress.
Yeah, I would need to find, maybe something else, maybe some kind of physical activity or mental activity, just that, that would give me a similar kind of like release, just allow me to relax, like how I normally relax with my glass of wine.
Right. And then you said that you drink glasses of wine at night, so if you were to do these activities at the same time, they would probably replace your drinking, correct?
Yeah, I think that definitely would help if I could, not just do it throughout the day, but I think definitely making it, having a different nighttime ritual.
I want to ask you some more questions. What are the good things about drinking, like 2 glasses of wine?
Well, I like the taste. It relaxes my mind, kind of relaxes my body too. It's just it's my time to unwind. So I would say it's just positives are the relaxation and the flavor.
Right. Definitely the flavor. You talk about the administration. And what are some of the things you don't like about, your drinking?
Well, I do have 2 glasses of wine at night, but sometimes I wake up the next morning and I have a little bit of a headache. I don't feel so good. I also don't like that, that my kids see me drinking, 2 glasses of wine by myself like that. I don't think it sets the best example for them. And there's also that worry of losing my kids, and that's the biggest one for sure. I don't want this to result in me losing my children at all.
Right. And you continue to keep talking about your children, how very important they are to you. And, talked about how you would minimize drinking for your children.
Yeah, I would. I would do anything for my kids. So giving up drinking doesn't seem that big of a deal to me if I can keep my kids.
So what concerns do you have about your current, drinking behavior?
Well, there's that, kids are kids, things happen, they get hurt sometimes, and, if I'm had 2 glasses, I'm afraid that I might not be in the best mindset to deal with the situation at hand, or if it escalates to drive them somewhere, and I don't want the well-being of my children to ever be compromised because of something I did.
Right. And your kids being very high on, your reporting scale. And you know what? We're gonna just go ahead and finish here. Thank you for your time, and we'll start back again. Thank you.
Thank you.